So what's with the foundations course? What's different about what I'm offering compared to, you know, a regular tutoring service or a tutor that you could go find on Craigslist or something like that? Essentially, over the years of teaching that I've been doing, I've noticed that students are thinking about math in the wrong way. Okay, and the school system itself is thinking about math in the wrong way. All right, you should think about math like a gym workout. Okay, if you're going to work with a personal trainer, this is how it would work. Okay, you would go in, and the personal trainer would say, "Okay, what level are you at? How much can you lift?" And then you would start there. You wouldn't start above, and you wouldn't start below. You'd start where you can lift. And then when the trainer sees that you're improving, or you see you're improving with the trainer, you can move up in your weight. Okay. Right now, the school system does not work like that at all. It's not the teacher's fault. It's not, the school's fault. It's the curriculum and the way we grade here in Canada. Okay. So if you miss, let's say you missed 20% of the concepts from grade 7, and then you miss 40% of the concepts from grade 8, and so on. And you're always missing a certain percentage. You might get to grade 11 and you might be missing a significant chunk of your foundations, which, by the way, is exactly what happens most of the time. Okay. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Why are we moving along and pretending that these, 20% and 40% that you missed from the previous grades, why are we pretending that those are okay? And then giving kids more complex things to study doesn't make sense. You need to find those things, and you need to learn them, and you need to master them, and then move forward. And it's not impossible. In fact, it's very easy to keep track of all the skills that you're supposed to know before you move forward, right? Online, there's a site called Khan Academy, which does exactly this. And this is my main tool that I use to track all of the skills, all your fractions, all your operations, all your functions work, all of that stuff that you would need through high school, even up to calc, even up to and including calc. Khan Academy has little skill modules, okay, thousands, or well, about 1,300 or so now at the time of this video, 1,300 different unique skills that you can learn. And if you're having problems with them, you can clearly see that you have a problem with it. So you don't have to move forward to a more complex one. So it's the perfect system. And so if you couple that's the perfect resource, and you couple that with the perfect environment. That's what I'm trying to provide here at Tall Guy Tutoring, which is the Math Dojo, right? So the idea is you pay a subscription fee, and then you can come in for 3 hours a day, every day. And that's what you would do. Is what you do if you're working out. If you're trying to get to a certain goal working out, you would go in, work with a trainer as much as you can or whatever. Now, the service is free for an hour per week per student, which is the typical tutoring length, right? If you're going to go hire a tutor on Craigslist or whatever, you'd go pay for an hour a week. So I'm giving that portion for free. And then if you want the additional, which I suggest everyone does, right? It's only $250 a month, right? That's very, very cheap. And for up to 15 hours a week of training with me, okay, or another one of my tutors, right? It's an unbelievable deal. That's why the Foundations course exists, and that's why I think it's going to blow everything else out of the water entirely. I wish I had something like this when I was going through school. I wish I had this.